Hello, my brother and my sister. Today we are going to talk about Shariat Allah, the law of Islam. And in Shariat Allah, we will be putting some questions out there that I have problem with, and I hope we can find a solution together. And we're gonna start together. I have some few things I wrote not to forget, and this is probably will not end today. There is gonna be probably another episode here to talk about this. Number one, we know what Shariat Allah means the law of God. We all have laws, like the law that He gave Moses, the prophet. He gave other prophets and the Torah, the Old Testament, the Injil, the New Testament. And those are the laws that we live by and we live obediently. Then the law of Sharia, Islam, there is several laws of crimes, killing other people, descriptions that support that and verses in the Quran that we're going to be talking about. They're going to prove that there is murder. Saft ad-dam means spreading the blood. Saft ad-dam. Second one, the law. Third, sex. Fourth, violence. Those are just some of the things I want to talk about, and of course, women and Sharia law. Then I'm gonna just talk about a few things, and I hope that you guys will like it. And there is a book called Sahih al Bukhari, verse 116. God, Allah told Muhammad that women have have a brain and no logic, have mind. They have half a brain and have vision or have a logic. That's mean when a woman decides to be a Muslim woman, she must agree with what God said about her, that you are half mind, you're not logical, of course. And the longer we go talk about this, the more you're gonna see why women in the United States or Europe where there's freedom, why they are wearing a veil, why they're hiding themselves. Hiding goes back to the time of Adam. He was hiding from God, but he can hide from God. And God took him on his small mind and said, Adam, where are you? It's like playing hide and seek. He knows where you are, Adam. You think the leaves gonna hide you? Anyway, then here in the Quran, in Sahih al-Bukhari, it's women are half mind and half vision, half logic. Women are not equal to men. In the court of law, if a woman saw a crime or if she witnessed anything that happened whatsoever, whatever she witnessed, her witness don't mean nothing without another woman because woman is a half a person. She's half minded. She has half the mind and no logic. Therefore, has to be to woman. My question to my brothers in Islam, why did God not create women equal to men? Because in Torah it said that God created Adam a helper equal to him. Why did God change his mind when you and I know God is a sovereign God, holy God, unchangeable God? Why did he change his mind? And all of a sudden, from equal to him to hell. Also, I have a problem with woman logic. Why does woman have no logic? And what scientific proof can you bring to me in the year 2023 that scientific being researched and done by science in a lab that women only half of their mind work and Muhammad is right, and his prophet is right. Therefore, I am not accusing anybody of anything. I'm just asking questions that need answers. Of course, I have my chat open for everyone. You can chat with me. You can, I talk with all most utmost respect. I'm expecting you to talk with most utmost respect, or I'm not gonna just block you from watching my episodes. It's just simple. Respect for respect. It's like eye for an eye. We don't do eye for an eye here, but we do respect. Uh, في سورة البقرة, which is the cow, uh, women are not equal to men in every way. Two women, one man. And my second question here, before my time is up, is why does God allow for men to have four wives? And of course, it said very clearly, وَمَا مَلَكَتْ أَيْمَانَكُمْ. وَمَا مَلَكَتْ that وَمَا مَلَكَتْ أَيْمَانَكُمْ. Oh, anyway, that's been, if you can be fair with four wives and you have the means to support more wives, there is no limit to how many wives you can have. My question to you, my brother and my sister, and be reasonable. And I hope a lot of women watching this show and a lot of men also. Why would a woman have only one husband versus husband can have as many as he wants to? Why do women don't have four and five husbands? Why not? The man can do it. Why not the woman? God created them equal. He didn't create them with half brain. I don't think he did. I don't think my wife has brain and no logic. I think she's very logical and I think she's extremely smart. I don't think about my daughter. She is she's had brain and not logical. I think she's made perfect in God's image himself. God don't create anything halfway. Is that what you're saying? That God created them halfway? Then finish working them and just make them and toss them out? Go serve man? The inheritance. As I told you, I'm not going to be able to finish all this today. I hope you guys are watching and knowing this. We will also meet on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Uh, Occasionally, sometimes during the week, but I will let you know, guys. But the inheritance. When I first came to America, I remember I was adopted by American family. That's why my last name is not what you see here. It's different last name. And I honor them in my citizenship for what they did for me and saving my life. And one time I asked him, was riding the minivan, and I asked the father, do you love your daughter as much as you love your son? He said, absolutely. I said, in long, long time, if you get to be with the Lord, what kind of inheritance are you going to leave for her? I said, equal. See, that's the perfect way to answer that question. But I'm asking my brother in Islam why women get half what men's get. No, there's a lot of men they are not wise. Yourself watching, you can't tell me you're a wise man. You're full of wisdom like Solomon. You can't tell me that you just don't make any mistakes. No, hasha. We all make mistakes. We're all sinners. Why would God come and say, women, you have no brain, you have no logic, you have no witness, you have seriously, you have no your inheritance is Mickey Mouse. The brother get 100%, you get 50%, and imagine if there is three, four brothers and three, four sisters. By the time everything comes down to the sister, you're gonna have nothing left. Why? You ever thought why these things? Or you just took them, because your parents and your grandparents believed in those things and you believe, no, don't believe anything anybody say. هذا الكتاب لا ريب فيه إن الدين عند الله Islam, which is in English means this book there is no doubt in it, and the only religion in God's eyes is Islam. What is your proof? What proof do you have that this book there is no doubt in it? Have you studied all the grammars in this book? Have you matched the historical things that happen in that book with the regular history? Have you examined the miracles, if there is any? Have you examined the contradiction and what to do and not to do? And the expert of the Quran said burning the Quran is a good thing. I mean, there's a lot of questions we can ask ourselves. We're just asking these questions because I need answers. I need help. I need help. If somebody tried to convert me to Islam, I need help. I need help. How can you not prove that God is not Trinity? How can you prove that? If the people of the book, they said the Quran said, وَكَيْفَ تُحَاسِبَهُنَّ وَعَنْدُهُمُ الكتاب. Of course, there is another contradiction said, wherever you find them, kill them. I'm not going to talk about this right now. We're talking about evidence. Women, have you thought about why you're not worth anything? Even Umar ibn al-Khattab said they are not valid, either they are validate, they veiled. Women are veiled. Why are women veiled? Why is that? Why? Because, understand, I'm confused. I'm really confused about that. You know, really confused. I need some answers here. Al-Bukhari 192, verse 192. It said, I'm talking to my brothers here and sisters, and I hope my sisters are listening. This is YouTube. In Arabic, is YouTube, like you repent. Is that? That's funny. You is you in English, but tub, toba means repentance. But anyway, the actual word YouTube. I wonder if whoever made YouTube actually understood that. But anyway, in Sahih al-Bukhari, verse 157 and verse 192, they're talking about women. They're like dogs, they're like cows, and uh, what else? Dogs, cow, and like goats or something like that. You know, I write in so many different languages. It's even funny. But why did you think? Uh, Justify this for me. Why women are like dogs and cows? Did God really create them and said, "You women are like dogs and cows." Women, is that how you think of yourself? That's why you're obtaining the Islamic faith? Is that how you believe in yourself? Did you even think about these things before you made the decision? I'm just asking questions, man. Answer my questions. Get me in your side. Let me see what's going on here. In صحيح الطبري القربتي, women like sheep, cows, and camels. That's what all the Islam think for them. Women are not equal, man. I'm gonna finish with this due to the lack of time. I want you to think about this. في سورة النساء, which is the book of the women. I would think they're gonna just say something good about women there, but didn't happen. في سورة النساء verse 15 and verse 35. Husband, punish your wife. Did you think about that before you made the decision? And if you are born among Muslim family, are you okay with this kind of lifestyle? The head brain, you can't witness you. You're a dog, you're a sheep, you're a cow. Have the inheritance. Getting punished. I really have a problem with a man putting his hand on a woman. Period. To your knowledge, I've been doing mixed martial art for 26 years. I love to fight. Have I ever put my hand on my wife? Never. They're my children. Psychologically, I speak to them. I pray to the Almighty God to give me the strength and the wisdom how to treat them equally. Mixed martial arts is a very deadly sport, a very violent sport, but I can separate between what I like and my lifestyle and my personhood. Surah An-Nisa, you're talking about, man, this is awful. This is, and I want my Muslim brothers just to explain to me how do you feel about that, because I will punch you straight in the face. Seriously, if you have if you come up with anything other than what's written in Surah An-Nisa, you try to play games with me, let's get in the ring. And I hate to say that. I'm sorry to say that. It said that husband punish the wife. And it said also in the same book of the woman that the husband had the right to prison his wife in the house or an actual prison, doesn't matter, until she died. Did you know all these beautiful rights that you have before you put the hijab on and continue with the religion of your mom and dad? See, I heard about another religion that actually said that women equal to men and God created them all equal, all equal. That God loves you, that He hears your cries, that He's with you in the big and the small. God hears your prayers. He created you in His image. See, there is this other religion right here. Have you ever thought about reading that? See, there is a point in life when I actually went out and I said, you know what? I am not this, I'm not that, I'm none of these things. I'm going to read the three major religions of the world first before I read the others. And I'm going to take myself out of myself, disregard my family's religion, the inheritance, disregard everything. I'm going to just read them for myself and see which one makes more sense. And God created you with intellect. He didn't create you with that brain. Just walk around and not ever think with it. You have intellect. Have respect for yourself, ladies. Have respect for yourself. Read the. How can you read these things and stay? I don't get it. Prison you till death? Husband beat your wife? That's an order from God, really? What guy didn't say husband? Why beat the crap out of your husband if you put his hand on you? Why there is laws right now that if you do domestic violence, your husband can go to prison? Why domestic violence ends up with killing the wife or killing the husband or somebody get killed? That's a seed of Satan. Prove me wrong. I'm not to get proved wrong. I'm just sharing information that I have problems with. I was silent for so long that I just can't be silent anymore. I just need help. I need answer to my questions. We will have another episode. Probably will not be tomorrow. Probably our program is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night every week. Occasionally, I come every now and then during the week. I had problem with my social media last 2 weeks. That's why I missed Friday and I missed Thursday. I'm sorry, yeah, I missed Friday and today's Friday. Today's Friday. Today's Friday night. No, today's Saturday night. No, today's Saturday. Yeah, today's Saturday. I'm sorry. I missed Friday and I missed Thursday, I believe, because of we got strict in all my social media, and I finally got out of whatever they stopped me for, preaching or whatever I'm doing. Anyway, I'm in different social media with different names and different addresses, trying to get the people to just look around. I love you all, and I really pray that don't believe things because they are just wicked. Don't get mad at me for asking questions. And ladies, stand up for yourself. God didn't create you less than anyone. God has respect for you. Matter of fact, in another religion, God give his life for you, for the ladies, as much as for the men. But I'm taking the woman's side because this is making me really upset. Somebody actually in their right mind think they can do these things and get by with it. No, don't agree to that. God bless you. Leave a comment, share it, like it, subscribe for it. Let's do something. Stop being passive. God bless you, and I'll see you guys either next week or tomorrow. Bye bye.